very cool 18-year-old indeed, but it's not her lucky day. Wow. Yelena Piskun of Belarus, can she displace her compatriot Boginskaya?
Same start, and without the leap joining, but it was a very solid somersault. So she's on her way. Nicely controlled. Demonstrates posture. Concentration into the acrobatic series. Backflip, full twisted back somersault, and she fights to stay on. The audience delighted she managed to win the battle. She took a decision to include a very difficult element. Almost paid very dearly for it, but going through the links, the connections very well now. The all-important dismount. Double pike back somersault, absolutely nailed. Saved at least 5/10 there by winning the battle. She could have come off the beam, but absolutely determined.
Yes, rather looked as though Boginskaya was saying, I think you got the better of me.
Well, it's such a difficult job. To orientate yourself there, head away from the beam will be spinning below her. Back into focus, and the battle begins. The back somersault difficult enough, and she sets it up. With a backflip. Loses the beam, find the beam quickly, stay in control, keep your balance and your senses. Such a difficult skill to twist and somersault on that narrow surface.
And she's got her reward, 9.65, next to go. Immediately is Galieva of Russia.
And a good steady mount. Very dynamic tumble. She worked so quickly and positively on this piece. Looks in tremendous shape, Rosa Galieva. We've seen her over the years. She competed at the last Olympic Games, then grew a lot and is now back in great shape. Such a high forward somersault. Very strong, confident. Full twist. Shows good tumbling as well as good speed of movement. Pause, the concentration for the dismount. The whistle shows they've got 10 seconds to get off. And full twisting double back. Tremendous dismount. Could it be the best routine we've seen?
Answer your own question.
Well, I think for me it was a little bit better than Piskun. There was quite a big wobble after Piskun's full twist. That one was very solid. There's the layout somersault, the back flip, the second layout somersault, 4 moves in a row. Full twist to chest roll the beam.
Well, we were talking about consolation. She's in the lead ahead of Piskun. And now Gina Gojan of Romania.
Beautiful mount. Front somersault, total control. Well, determined to stay on. Somersault, she does that so well. Very slight loss of control there. She should have showed that handstand position slightly cleaner. So, again for Gojan. Not as sharp as she'd like to be. Two backflips, double top back somersaults. But you can't tell from her face, Barry, but she's obviously not enamoured with that performance.
She doesn't seem to have had belief in herself here. I don't think there's any doubt, but we've seen the winner one before she came to the beam.
Backflip. Difficult that. 2 feet plant onto the beam. But as we said so often before, if you take a risk, you've got to be prepared to pay the price. Backflip to one leg. Backflip to two to set up the double back somersault.
Could be a minor medal. But Rosa Galieva surely is going to get the consolation. She, you may remember, was the young lady who was made to stand down in '92 in Barcelona. She qualified above Tatiana Gutsu to appear in the all-around competition, and her team from the CIS as it was then, said she doesn't compete, Gutsu does, and of course Gutsu went on to become Olympic champion. Second place for Gina Gojan. Gold medal for Rosa Galieva. Compensation has taken 4 years in arriving. So a gold medalist who didn't qualify for the all-around competition, but she gets her consolation with a gold medal in the beam. Rosa Galieva, Gojan second, Piskun third.